When it's resolved, it's gone. And for the future yang kayak, aduh ntar kejadian lagi kayak gini, it's a problem for another day.
Lu kok life goes on for you, gue masih in pain.
Lo harus control your feelings dan emotions. Kalau lo bete, lo yang memilih untuk bete.
Hi curious people, welcome to Spotlight. This time on navigating your 20s. Menurut aku umur 20-an itu tentunya masa-masa paling seru, paling banyak kegalauan juga. Masa-masa dimana kita harus mungkin membuat pilihan-pilihan hidup atau exploring certain things. And so I think relationships are probably kind of like a key aspect of that journey. So that's what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about how to navigate love and how to build a healthy relationship. Untuk ngebahas topik yang seru ini, aku sudah ditemani oleh two digital creators yang kalian pasti tahu. They also happen to be a couple and they make wonderful content about their relationship and also other general topics. Please welcome Jofielda Lopez and Kezia Aletheia. Hi guys.
Hi.
Thanks for coming.
Thanks for having us.
Gimana dari mana tadi?
Dari kerja. Kalau kamu dari mana, sayang?
Dari kerja juga, tapi dekat.
Iya, lo dari narasi kan pasti?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
Thanks for coming all this way after a long day at work, you guys. So, let's jump in. Pertama-tama, gue mau berkomentar sedikit tentang konten kalian di TikTok sih.
All jokes aside.
All jokes aside.
Yes.
Very, very smart name. I like all jokes aside. Very punny. Dan yang gue lihat dari konten-kontennya dan obrolan kalian tuh satu, you're not afraid to go deep. Two, you're not afraid of disagreement. Dan menurut gue itu kayak sinyal sense of safety and health in your relationship gitu. Karena berarti nyaman benar-benar mengungkapkan apa adanya dan lain-lain gitu. So I kind of wanna get a sense dulu gitu. Do you feel safe?
I think that's actually a very great analysis
Do you
loh.
feel safe? Yeah, emotional
Kayak-
safety gitu.
Kayaknya pertama kali deh orang ngomong kayak you guys are not afraid to have disagreements.
Yeah.
I think you're the first person to say that. Kudos.
Thank you.
It's very interesting that you said that because itu kenapa kita mulai konten ini.
Okay.
Si All Jokes Aside itu mulai karena orang-orang terdekat kita tuh ngelihat kita tuh banyak banget arguments, banyak banget discussion. Every day there's like tons of discussions in our relationship dan bisa panas banget. Tapi kita tuh selalu kayak, oh kita beda pandangan ya. Okay, let's agree to disagree this time. And then that's it, ya udah. And then the world goes on. Gak marah, gak bete.
Bisa gitu ya?
Iya, nah orang-orang
okay.
sekitar kita tuh kayak it's very interesting. Kayak lo bikin podcast aja, bikin konten yang ngobrol aja gitu, to show the world kayak diskusi kalian tuh menarik-menarik gitu. That's how it started.
Okay, so it is because it's coming from a place of safety, emotional safety. Was
Seharusnya
it okay?
Kok gitu?
Tapi
It's supposed to come, right?
penasaran, kan kalian udah 6 tahun ya pacaran. Dari awal kah seperti itu bahwa kalian udah langsung bisa ngobrolin apapun, senyaman itu with disagreement, or was there a process to actually get to a place where okay, kita bisa ya nggak take things personally?
Harus agak mundur jauh nih.
Iya, boleh.
Iya. Kayaknya ada sih prosesnya. Kayak awal-awal gak terima atau awal-awal egonya masih besar banget. Kayaknya ada ya. Ada kan masa-masa
Ada.
itu yang kayak bete kalau nggak sama. Tapi I think it was very brief. Why are you smiling like that? Aneh banget.
I'm just thinking, guys. You gotta be honest in podcasts, right?
Yeah, you have
I'm usually invited to talk about digital creators atau enggak the youth, atau enggak politics.
Iya, iya.
Ini relationships, man. Ini gue kayak, aduh,
You
makanya
have to
gue
be
senyum-senyum aja.
vulnerable here.
Exactly, gue kayak
Yeah,
senyum-senyum
yeah.
aja. Gue kayak, tadi kan ada pertanyaan tentang safety. I was like, oh my god, this is a different type of question. Abis itu, second question tadi tentang, did you evolve ya to get here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I've been the same guy aja sih from the beginning.
So you never took things personally aja, even if there's a disagreement.
That's for her to judge. Did I take things personally?
Ada gini, ada. I mean, after all, we're all humans, right? Enggak, let's be real, ada. Ada, pasti ada yang kayak nggak bisa harus kayak gini gitu. Ada, cuman it was very brief for us prosesnya. Sampai to a point yang kayak kita accepting aja kalau ada beda pendapat gitu.
Oke.
Jadi kayaknya I think the key is getting to know each other very well to a point where kita tuh tahu kayak lo pasti mindsetnya akan kayak gini. I know you. Jadi percuma I'll try to make you think differently karena I know you gitu.
Iya,
Gitu.
iya. And mungkin kayak memisahkan opinions from intention atau kayak memisahkan opinions from who that person really is atau kecocokan kayak just kind of being a little bit more open about the fluidity of perspectives and opinions.
Iya.
Gitu gak sih?
Ya, agree.
Iya kan?
Setuju.
Dan tadi yang on the opinion on and intention ya, emang susah ya kalau udah keluar dari mulut seseorang gitu. You gotta just have to understand the context why those words came out,
Right.
ya.
Context.
right?
Iya.
Karena sometimes you say the wrong things at the wrong time, tapi and then you understand, oh she's been through a long day, oh she's told me about this 95 million times, I never listened. Maybe this is the reason why she's angry gitu. Itu kayak hal-hal yang konteksnya harus kita
Yeah.
pahami sih.
We learn not to cherry pick things aja sih. Kayak why he did what he did
Yeah.
and like why he said what he said gitu.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dan
I
dia
like
tuh menurut gue sangat tolerant sih for me ya.
Iya,
She
iya.
tolerates me a lot, which is a very good thing for
What is
me.
something that you were surprised that she tolerated? Ada nggak early on?
The work and play balance.
Okay.
Jadi karena she was with me when I was a creator, and then it shifted to me becoming an office person.
Right.
And that's a different work dynamic. Nah, tadi yang when I was a creator, I was more independent, doing things on my own. We did YouTube Rewind once together,
Yes,
if you
we did.
remember.
Yeah.
Nah, and then when I became an office person, lebih struktural gitu.
Do you have
Very
less
less
time?
time.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I see.
Dan gak fleksibel kan.
Yeah, and we talked about it. At first, maybe because it was just a theory, dia kayak, okay, kamu bakal kerja. Tapi and then when I started working, it became a problem. Karena kayak, oh, kita mau jalan-jalan ke sini. Oh, nggak bisa sayang, aku udah kerja.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nah,
yeah,
gitu-gitu
yeah.
sih.
And you were very adaptable gitu ya. You kind of basically
Yeah. The
adapted
Lord.
to that change, right?
Yes, and maksudnya to give a little context ya, ntar orang kayak kayaknya banyak deh yang 9 to 5 biasa aja pacaran. To give a little context, Joe has a 9 to 5 and other things. Jadi kayak 9 to 5.
Right.
Do I?
Yes, you do. Jadi kayak, yes, you do. Jadi kayak 9 to 5-nya udah di lock nih. Plus the other free time ya buat kerja juga gitu.
Okay.
Gitu.
Yeah, that's important context. Jadi maksudnya
Yes. It's not just 9 to 5 You get what I'm saying ya?
It's like closer to 24/7.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see.
Gitu.
Where's my camera?
Iya. So tau gak sih yang gue sempat penasaran juga when it comes to disagreements. So I think disagreements when it stops in just opinions itu totally fine. Gue sama suami juga kayak we sometimes agree to disagree and it's totally okay gitu. Nah pertanyaan gue, pernah nggak ada disagreement yang ada hubungannya sama sebuah keputusan yang harus diambil? Jadi agree to disagree itu bukan solusi atau bukan konsensus yang bisa dicapai.
I love that question.
Ooh,
And
she's
when
grabbing.
that happens, she's
She's
grabbing.
thinking, oh God, it's gonna be a serious answer. Okay.
Pernah nggak and what happened?
Pernah sih. Sering. Especially when it comes to work.
Oke.
Jadi kita tuh
Work
banyak
kita.
banget beberapa kali lah kerja bareng. Contohnya one of the big ones itu musikal polarisasi.
Oke.
We did that. Kita berdua produser. And it was a very big production kan. Gue kebetulan masuk di leg 2 as a producer gitu. Dan we are both dominant ya, kita berdua tuh agak keras lah gitu, especially when it comes to like decisions and work and everything.
Iya.
Nah jadi tuh banyak banget arguments yang kayak gitu, yang harus decide sesuatu tapi dua-duanya it's
Iya.
polar
You have
opposite.
to make
Jadi
a
nggak bisa
decision.
agree to disagree
Iya.
gitu kan?
Yang kalah.
Iya.
Nah,
Iya kan?
yes. Itu kita gantian biasanya. Kayak
Oke.
siapa yang lebih maksa gitu. Siapa yang lebih maksa?
Oke.
Siapa yang
Oke,
punya
ngerti. Higher stakes gitu.
Yes.
Maksudnya
that
Iya.
too, dan siapa yang punya case study lebih kuat gitu sih. Kayak pasti kan kita jelasin our like why do we want that gitu kan. Nah, misalnya gue udah jelasin kalau kayak gini bakal gini. Terus dia jelasin tapi kalau kayak gini bakal gini. Which one is like better aja sih. Dan
Oke.
Tapi itu
That's so
terlalu soft
healthy.
sih. This is like us playing chess sayang. Whoever gets the checkmate like wins.
iya gitu.
Oh oke. Jadi
Yeah.
sometimes there are cases where it's agree to disagree. Ada yang karena ini ada keputusan yang harus dibuat. Oke, we go at this until
Iya.
somebody at the end of the day makes more sense gitu kan?
Iya, yes.
Iya.
Gitu, bener kayak gitu?
Bener banget.
Oke.
Itu selama
Okay, this is interesting.
selama decisionnya belum, keputusannya belum ada, we go against each other terus aja.
Dan gini ya,
Iya.
Tapi nggak marah-marah ya, maksudnya
Gua-
nggak kayak
Nah, gimana
like no
caranya nggak
intention.
escalate?
Sometimes it does.
aku mau ngasih contoh, boleh? Aku kasih satu contoh
Yang
ya.
mana dulu?
Makanya, it's actually a very simple example. So I also co-wrote and co-produced the songs.
Oke.
I've heard her sing before. Jadi, I told her you should sing like in this register. As the producer, as the director, as the songwriter, as the script writer. I was like, please sing it here. I know you can. Terus dia datang ke gue, dia bilang, no, I want to sing it in this register. Tapi and then I remembered, oh, she's not just an actress, she's also a producer as well gitu. That became a huge argument between the two of us.
Yeah.
Iya kan?
Iya.
Siapa yang akhirnya skakmat?
Oh, itu kita ketemu di tengah. Kita ganti registernya, cuman you didn't get yours and I didn't get mine. Jadi di tengah.
So you met halfway.
Yes.
I like that.
Yes. Iya kan?
Iya, tapi kita berantem panjang dulu
Oh iya
sampai situ.
banget. A lot of times
Sampai she hated the song for a while. Karena I asked her
karena
to
it
sing
came
it.
from bitterness kan jadinya.
Ngerti.
Karena udah argue panjang gitu.
Nah,
It didn't come from bitterness. It came from I believed in you.
No,
believed that
I
you
mean
can sing.
for me.
Oh, okay.
For me, karena udah ada berantemnya.
Iya.
Gitu.
Oh.
No,
Nah.
I know yours didn't come from a place of hate, obviously, but
Iya,
like,
iya.
you know.
Ini bukan kayak aku sengaja.
Iya,
Kita
Kak.
sengaja bikin dia nyanyi agak tinggi ya supaya dia nggak bisa
Ya,
gitu.
obviously,
Oke.
guys. Mau nih kayak,
Tiba-tiba
oke.
gini. Tahu we revisit that whole situation.
Iya, iya.
Ya, oke.
Nggak, ya tapi itu salah satu contoh sih. Sometimes we both don't get our ways juga. Jadi kayak kita ketemu di tengah
I like that.
gitu.
So that actually links to what I want to talk about, which is emotional residue. Jadi sisa-sisa emosi entah bitterness dari sebuah konflik gitu. Especially kalau misalnya dari konflik tersebut ada eskalasi yang cukup intens, berkepanjangan. There is such a thing as residue itu sisa emotional feelings.
Pasti.
Walaupun masalahnya sendiri udah ada resolusinya. Ini mungkin gue sharing tentang me and my husband juga
Yes, please.
gitu ya.
Yes.
So, suami aku tuh tipe yang kalau misalnya udah ada solusinya, dia agak bingung kadang-kadang kenapa masih ada emotional residue. Maksudnya, okay, let's keep talking it out until you don't feel that anymore. Terus aku kayak, I just need to have recovery time now. You know, he doesn't fully understand it. I don't fully understand how you want to just keep engaging, you know. Karena what I need is maybe space or I need just recovery time. Kayak literally, you just need to give me like a day to get over it. A day for him is too long. Maybe I just wanna know kalau untuk kalian, siapa nih yang ada nggak gitu antara kalian berdua yang biasanya agak nyisa gitu, bete-nya. Walaupun udah resolved.
Menurut kamu? I have the answer in my head, but I wanna hear his answer.
Oke.
Coba kalau menurut kamu siapa? Honestly.
Ya kamu lebih jago move on sih.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I was gonna. That's my answer.
Dan
too.
semua orang kayak tim-tim gue selalu bilang kayak karena lu pieces. I seriously don't think it has anything to do with the pieces.
That's very interesting. Your story is very interesting karena I'm like that.
You're like my husband?
Iya, kalau udah ada solusi, every time there's an argument atau there's a fight ya, atau there's a discussion, kalau aku tuh nyarinya solusi. And when there's already the solution, ya udah, case closed.
No, I agree with the emotional residue.
I know, kenapa ya gue?
I know kenapa.
ya,
Gak apa-apa sih.
I relate to your husband.
Oke.
Tapi in that sense, I always think like you're so strong. Serius.
Iya
Kayak
loh.
ini orang kayak kebal aja terhadap masalah. Kita berantem
Iya
move
loh,
on.
Kes.
Kita berantem move on.
Gitu ya?
Itu luar biasa. karena gue relate sama Jove in this case gitu. Tapi pernah nggak? Atau emang in general if it's resolved you're done?
Iya. Jadi kayak contohnya ya, ini contoh kecil aja kayak this actually happen. Misalnya masalah visa gitu ya, masalah visa. Kita lagi mau bikin visa, ada keliru tanggal dan segala macam yang datangnya dari Joe.
Oke.
I was very pissed. Kayak, yang bener dong ini kan urusan.
pesen tiket pesawat,
Iya ini segala
bener-bener.
macam gitu. Terus dia memang salah. Karena gonta-ganti tanggal, gonta-ganti ini itu.
Iya.
The fault is his ya. Udah clear.
Oke.
And I was pissed. Tapi pas udah ada solusinya dari agentnya, dari orang visanya dan segala macam, ya udah that's it. The piss is gone in a second.
In a second.
Iya, kan udah ada solusi. Kayak ibaratnya masalahnya udah resolve gitu.
Jago loh dia.
Wow.
Iya.
Jadi malah
Jago.
lo Jo yang ada suka kadang-kadang nyisa kalau misalnya ada konflik yang berkepanjangan.
That's human, right?
Iya.
I know, kenapa ya?
Yeah, it's very human. So what happens if misalnya kayak sudah yang kayak sayangnya udah pokoknya udah energinya udah balik and then you're still there. Biasanya meet halfway-nya gimana?
Nah, itu kadang-kadang aneh tuh. Exactly what you said now.
Iya.
Kayak gue bingung kok, lu kok life goes on for you, gue masih in pain. I'm rolling in the deep here.
Are you a Pisces as
Hello
well?
Adele gitu
No.
kan. Lu kan Pisces.
Bukan. Wait, I'm thinking. Enggak.
like-
Suamiku juga bukan.
Apa? What's the star sign?
Oktober. Tuh apa sih? Aku nggak
Oh.
tahu. Libra. So
He's a Libra.
He's a Libra.
Oh, okay.
And he's like me.
Yes.
Kayak gitu. Iya, I don't know why ya. Mungkin Karena menurut aku tuh stuck atau kayak ada argument itu karena belum ada solusi. Jadi pas udah ada solusi ya that's it.
That's such a powerful. Aku setuju loh. I think it's coming from a place of strength. Itu tuh kayak
I wish, I hope
kekuatan
ya, I
gitu.
hope.
I think
I
so.
hope.
Sementara kita yang kayak recovering.
You were saying kan, you
karena
were
itu
saying
kayak,
tadi yang
I'm
kamu
like,
bingung.
everything is connected. Jadi kayak why you did this wrong, ya there must be something wrong before. Dia aku pikir tentang semua kesalahan sebelumnya
Yang
gitu.
gak usah dipikirin, kan udah resolve.
Iya.
Kalau kita tahu akar masalah kita bisa koreksi semuanya
Ya
gitu
itu
nanti.
ntar aja kalau ada masalah lagi. Ya, I don't know.
Pertanyaan.
Oke.
Itu isu visa nih.
Ya, ya.
Jadi nggak ada pemikiran di kamu Kes that it's like okay, aduh Jo gimana sih nih dia pelin-pelan gini-gini.
Iya.
Bahwa tapi tetap walaupun udah resolve, tapi kesel nanti kalau kejadian lagi gimana? Maksudnya nggak ada.
Ada tapi
Lari kemana-mana.
ada kayak kenapa sih lo nggak jangan pelin-pelan gitu ada tapi when it's resolved it's gone and for the future yang kayak aduh ntar kejadian lagi kayak gini for me it's a problem for another day kayak kan yang sekarang udah resolve kalau misalnya dia kayak gitu lagi in the future ya I'll say it again.
Sedangkan mungkin kita bakal inget tentang kesalahan yang dulu.
Iya, terus kita mungkin berasumsi ini pattern gak ya? Ini kayak indicative of
Exactly.
sesuatu yang lebih dalam gak ya dalam
ini dia banget.
Apakah emang hubungan itu works kalau satunya kayak kamu?
Maybe. Tapi
Bahkan gue kadang-kadang suka nanya dia kayak what did you do as a child? Sumpah, gue kayak tanya kayak how was your childhood? Karena gue tuh mau bedah dia kenapa, why she acted like this gitu.
Pengen nanya kayak attachment with your upbringing atau your parents tuh ada nggak yang kira-kira kayak
Yang-
mempengaruhi style ini?
I think
Kalau self-diagnose ya.
I think my parents tuh, my mom sih mostly selalu bilang kayak lo harus dan bisa control your feelings dan emotions dan lo harus jago gitu. Nyokap gue tuh selalu bilang gitu. Selalu yang kayak kalau lo bete, lo yang memilih untuk bete. Kalau lo ini, lo yang memilih untuk ini gitu.
That's my husband too.
Oh my gosh. Gitu.
Nggak, maksudnya suami aku tuh kadang-kadang memvalidasi perasaan, tapi dia nggak berhenti di validasi. Tapi also at the same time you have the power to get over it. Gitu.
That.
You have the power to also influence. Misalnya ya udah gitu, sedihnya cukup
banget
sampai
sih.
sini
Itu.
misalnya gitu.
Tapi I also understand that people are different kan. Kayak pasangan gue gitu kayak beda. Dia tuh sering banget kayak misalnya what you said, tiba-tiba Kezia-nya udah hai sayang gini-gitu. Padahal kayak 2 seconds ago we were like arguing gitu. Nah dia tuh suka kesel kayak what gitu.
Ya kayak
Dia suka kesel kayak
we were just in a bad place.
Iya.
What happened?
Wow.
dan
That's fun.
gue selalu yang kayak kan tadi gitu. Kan udah kelar gitu. Udah ada solusi.
Iya. Keren. It's an insight for me too. Karena tadinya mungkin, well, this is bad, but tadinya mungkin aku mikir it's also like a gender thing, to be honest.
Ternyata kita kebalik.
Karena kayak perempuan kan biasanya feelers gitu ya, kayak people assume that kita lebih emosional dan lain-lain gitu, we're more connected to our emotions. Jadi tadinya gue kira kalau misalnya ada pun perbedaan itu akan lo kayak suami gue, lo kayak gue gitu.
Iya.
So this is just interesting aja and very insightful. Oke. Nah, talking about disagreements and being comfortable with disagreements dan lain-lain, kapan kita bisa tahu atau di mana kita tahu lainnya tuh di mana? When something becomes just another disagreement or it becomes something that is a non-negotiable, kayak this doesn't work for me.
Oh.
I'm just curious kayak what your thoughts are gitu. Karena kan bisa dibilang kalau kita setiap ada disagreement, banyak juga yang kayak mungkin jadi gampang putus
Yeah.
gitu kan. By the way, one of the issues yang diangkat for like people in their 20s, Gen Zs itu juga their struggle in maintaining long-term relationships juga gitu. This concept of the ick.
The ick ya.
Kayak dikit-dikit
Iya, iya.
ick gitu.
Iya.
Misalnya kayak kalau misalnya orang yang banyak disagreements atau misalnya kita nggak selalu setuju, itu kan bisa dibaca sebagai ick, terus akhirnya kayak udah kita nggak align nih values-nya gitu.
Iya.
Now, what is that for you guys gitu, kayak up until this certain point I'm happy to work on our disagreements. Beyond this kayaknya nggak akan work nih jangka panjangnya.
I think
What is our
kalau
ick?
Yeah, do you have an
Yeah,
ick?
what is our
gitu.
Oke, I think kalau ngomongin kayak boundariesnya di mana gitu ya, to a point where I can't do this anymore. Itu sebenarnya kan biasanya adalah values and principles yang bener-bener foundation kan.
Iya.
Kita udah ngomongin itu dari awal. From the start of the relationship, we talked about our principles and values in life gitu. And I think that made it easier for us to go ahead with the relationship. Karena kita udah discuss panjang banget dari awal PDKT gitu. Udah discuss panjang banget tentang what we believe in, our values, our principles. Jadi kedepannya tuh lebih yang kecil-kecil.
Oke, I
lebih
see.
values kecil-kecil
Nggak
yang
foundational gitu
yes
kan.
gitu. Tapi questionnya kalau misalnya di mana ick-nya sampai okay, I can't do this anymore. I also believe kalau misalnya komitmen itu choice, mau anyone in the world you can date your idol, you will always find the ick. Kayak pasti ada aja yang bikin lo kayak pikir sedikit lah, nggak mau udah gue nggak bisa deh gitu. Pasti ada aja.
Iya.
Tapi if you already choose to stay with this person, especially if like you you're already married gitu kan, udah choose to stay with this person, ya you have the power to control your head to tolerate it aja sih.
Iya.
Again like
Iya,
mind
iya.
power gitu.
Iya.
Kalau kita ikutin ick terus atau feeling terus kayaknya nggak akan ada habisnya deh.
Tapi gue suka banget lagi kayak I do think that everyone has flaws, so it's almost like kalau pada saat kita memilih orang gitu ya untuk jadi pacar kita atau jadi suami kita tuh memilih sebenarnya kekurangan-kekurangan apa yang bisa kita tolerate.
Yeah.
And that we can love that person regardless gitu. Kayak
Yes.
sebenarnya lebih ke situ kan angle-nya.
Iya.
I really believe in that.
Elaborate.
I want to elaborate.
Elaborate please.
Iya harus terima karena gini, every time you meet a new person, pasti lu bakal ketemu aja gitu kayak oh something so wonderful in this new person gitu. Kalau bagi orang yang udah pacaran berkali-kali ya, coba lu mundur every time you started the relationship, you probably found something extremely wonderful or something extremely
Yeah.
nice about the other person.
Iya.
Iya.
And the thing that ruins that is time, gitu kan. With time, lebih the flaws that you see, gitu kan.
Benar.
Dan
Yes.
as you said, it's how much do you tolerate the flaws?
Iya benar.
Dan harus tolerate sih. Flaws-nya bukan yang ini juga what I mean.
Iya,
This is
iya,
not
iya.
like abuse ya.
Iya.
Flaws-nya bukan abuse, cuman kayak flaws yang
Tapi abuse is ick.
itu
Apalagi
kalau
ick
itu
ya.
borderline for everyone sih.
Iya,
I feel like
cheating,
it's like
abuse is ick.
Iya.
Apa
Nggak, I
lagi?
feel like it goes without saying sih kalau
Iya.
those things.
Iya,
Itu
iya,
self respect aja sih kalau itu. Cuman kan ini
Right.
yang kayak
Oh aku ada ick yang mungkin bagi orang nggak.
Oke.
Nah,
without
boleh
saying.
Oke.
kita kupas.
Kalau nggak bisa diskusi, that's an ick.
Oh man.
yes.
That's a big one for me too.
Yes.
Iya.
Iya.
You agree?
Iyalah.
Oke.
Iyalah.
Kayak ngobrol tuh
Sama tembok gitu.
terkesan simple tapi sebenarnya kayak crucial banget.
Iya.
Dan bukan cuman kayak dia ngebalas apa enggak sebenarnya sih sejujurnya.
Exactly.
Karena nggak cuman yang kayak what do you think about this, dia bilang begini gitu. Kayak
Iya.
itu buat gue
Gitu.
Nggak, lu bener. Gue nggak mau reaksi, gue mau jawaban.
gue mau perspektif.
Exactly. I want something from you
Yes.
gitu.
Setuju.
Iya. Man,
Dan kita kadang-kadang suka hold ya. Jadi there are days di mana we both atau one of us don't have the time for an argument. Terus kita kayak kita omongin ini di hari lain ya. Kita harus omongin ini di hari lain. Nah tiba-tiba on a random Sunday kita lagi brunch tiba kayak let's talk about that thing that was on pause.
hey, that's so good. Iya, oke.
Nah and then the Sunday brunch turns a little messy. Tapi kita pernah bawa manager lagi di on that Sunday brunch and it just became a messy Sunday brunch.
Oh, now you brought it up. I remember even on that table ya di Sunday brunch itu it was very heated. And then pas conversation udah selesai, I'm like, hi. Anyways, dan dia masih sampai
masih ke bawah
sorenya
seminggu
sampai
ke depan.
malamnya. I'm like, my god.
Gue masih ke bawah seminggu ke depan sih.
Gue di meja itu juga pas obrolan udah selesai gue udah kayak udah selesai nih. Oke. By the way udah biasa aja. Dia sampai minggu depannya.
I have so much respect for you. Because I can't do that.
It's a superpower, right? We need to learn this.
I want to learn it, I swear. So, I think that people in their 20s, umur 20-an, itu tuh banyak evolusi. Jadi kayak mungkin first job, terus habis itu second job, atau misalnya ada yang S2. Orang tuh banyak tumbuh gitu, dan mungkin itu salah satu challenge juga ya, to stay in a relationship gitu Pak. Pada saat evolusi itu terjadi, ada challenges baru, karena it's like getting to know a person almost like for the very first time lagi. Kalian sempet gak sih ngerasa kayak gitu di hubungan kalian gitu? Ada fase-fase hidup yang berbeda, terus sampai harus ada realignment lagi kayak, oh Joe yang sekarang atau Kez yang sekarang udah versi yang agak beda nih. Oh ini kayaknya ada sesuatu yang asik nih.
We just talked about this like two weeks ago.
Iya.
Oh.
Yeah.
I feel like I talk so. Do you,
Iya Jo.
Iya.
Your turn.
Yeah, we evolve. And not even in your 20s yet. I'm in my 30s.
Right.
I'm not alone here in my 30s, right?
I'm in my 30s, don't worry.
30 gang. Okay.
you can be.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm in my 30s.
Ngajak orang.
So tadi pernah 20s gitu ya. Okay. Yeah, we evolve. I evolve. I believe she evolved as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I met her when she was 20. Now she's 26.
Whoa, that is a long time. Yeah.
2026. Jadi we all evolve. Masalah realignment, iya banget. And we really needed to talk about it. Dan bahkan dia kadang-kadang nampar gua gitu, bukan physically ya. Kata-kata dia nampar gua kayak, lu dulu pernah kayak gini, sekarang lu kayak gini. Nah waktu dia ngomong gitu gue pertama kesel. Gue kesel banget, gue kayak apaan sih kan lu, gue udah ngomong sama lu kemarin bahwa I became this person, we talk why I became this new person gitu.
Right.
Tapi and then gue tidur, kan emotional residue, gue bawa terus tuh kerja juga gue pikirin, and then I'm like, she was right. Ada aspek omongan dia yang I'm like,
Ada
iya dulu gue
benernya.
kayak gitu loh. I was a different person aja back then kan.
Iya.
Ya itu sih. And then I tried realigning things. Jadi abis dia ngomong gitu, ujung-ujungnya I kinda did what she told me to do, tapi without telling her. Jadi in the dark aja. I work in the dark without telling her.
Tapi that's also one of the things I respect so much about him. Karena I know for a fact that he listens. Walaupun again kan dia agak feelings ya, orangnya agak feeling based gitu.
Iya.
Walaupun at the moment pas dikasih
dikasih
tahu,
feedback
pas
itu.
diomongin, pas dikasih feedback, kadang dia agak nggak terima, agak yang kayak oh that hurt me gitu, karena
Iya.
again feelings gitu. Sementara I'm like, dude, I'm just telling you gitu.
Right.
Nah, tapi I know for a fact he always listens. After I told him, dia tuh pasti 100% will think about it, will reflect on it.
Wow. Dan abis itu lo ngerasain,
Ini vice versa gak? Kalau aku ngomong
Oh iya dong.
Oke.
do you feel like you're is this apakah ini sesi terapi? Jadi do you feel heard?
Iyalah.
Oke.
Gitu. Jadi that's
Wah langsung abis cerita
One
itu
of-
langsung mau minum.
that's one of the things that
Coba kita
I
jangan
respect so
ngangkat
much.
emotional
Iya,
residue-nya
iya, iya.
ya. Oke. Gue pengen agak seru-seruan juga nih, karena tadi kita sedikit menyentuh topik cheating.
Oh wow.
Sekarang ini di digital age, menurut gue cheating itu udah mulai jadi ambigu juga. Definisinya di setiap hubungan tuh kayak beda-beda gitu. Mungkin ada yang ngambek kalau misalnya lo nge-like foto atau interaksi-interaksi digital kecil tuh bisa jadi source of conflict sekarang. Yang kalau dulu ya mungkin untuk diklasifikasi sebagai cheating lo paling gak harus ketemuan atau harus ada contoh interaksi yang dalam. Sekarang tuh udah lebih lebar lagi range-nya gitu. What is your personal boundary on what it means to, maybe not just cheating ya, kayak an act of betrayal gitu.
Betrayal. Game of Thrones stuff here. Betrayal. Okay.
For me, it's something that you know I would not like, tapi you do it anyway behind my back. Are we the same?
No. Tapi yang ini kayak kena.
Iya itu. Sebenarnya whatever it is, like even making a decision that you know would hurt me, tapi you do it anyway behind my back gitu. Tapi kalau cheating kalau sama like orang kedua gitu ya, anything.
Orang ketiga berarti?
Orang ketiga ya, anything that you know I would hate but you do it anyway, diam-diam.
Oke, jadi dalam kasus dimana misalnya Jo kayak aku tuh bener-bener nggak tahu bahwa kamu nih bakalan gak suka, so I'm sorry. Kayak misalnya, ya maksudnya di awal-awal masih mencari tahu satu sama lain, so you can forgive that karena sebenarnya if you can believe that he doesn't know gitu.
Iya. Tapi kalau sekarang, I feel like after 6 years of
Harusnya you have
relationship,
to know, iyalah.
itu udah kayak tau lah mestinya gitu.
Iya,
Cuman kalau tadi contohnya nge-like foto cewek atau apa, he knows I don't mind that. Ya kalau if it's a friend gitu. Tapi kalau dia search orangnya terus kayak sengaja like ya, oh it's different. Intention. Ya, intention matters a lot.
Tapi sometimes I find it weird juga on this topic ya kayak if people like randomly open like IG models pages terus nge-like gitu.
Itu
Aneh lah.
aneh.
Aneh gak sih?
Aneh.
Tapi a lot of people do it. Karena sometimes I see my friend's name kayak why did you like this photo gitu. Tapi di explore ya, bukan I looked for that
Iya.
page. Jadi di explore kan you just scroll.
You don't have to like it sebenarnya, kayak ngapain lu like gitu.
Ya, kayak lihat aja gitu kan.
Kecuali kalau di home, like you follow these girls
Iya,
gitu
iya,
temen,
iya.
terus kayak like ya nggak apa-apa. Tapi kalau a stranger, a girl, terus you like ngapain?
Ya.
So much time on your hand, dude.
What is it for you? Ada gak kayak boundary act of betrayal gitu?
Kalau gue tuh kayak overly sharing with a guy for her ya.
Oke, jadi kalau buat lo there's such a thing as emotional cheating ya?
Lu bisa nanam bibit di
Iya.
lawan jenis lo untuk suka sama lo. Especially people overly share gitu.
Oke, 2 kasus case study. You're out with friends bla bla bla. Ternyata Kezia pulangnya dianterin this guy,
Ya.
friend yang you don't know.
He doesn't know. So a stranger.
Oh, you not a stranger, cuman kayak a friend of a friend. Yang abis itu kebetulan abis itu nganterin.
Muncul di tengah party nih orang gitu kan.
Atau the other one tuh kayak you hear that Kay speaks on the phone for like an hour. Which one
Gak
is?
bisa gue dua-duanya.
Dua-duanya.
I'm too old to lie.
Yeah, you don't lie.
Bisa. Karena ada orang kan sosok kuat gitu kayak gue gak ada masalah cewek gue. Nggak masalah sih gue.
Masalah dua-duanya ya.
Masalah. And both of these stories have happened in my life ya. Maybe before I did with you.
Me,
Yeah. Tapi it has happened.
That's interesting.
Bener-bener nelfon. Bener waktu itu tuh orang nelfon cowok lain 40 menit. Kayak di sebuah ruangan kecil gitu.
Tapi masa ada lo-nya?
I was in the house.
Hah?
Tapi temen.
Telepon mantannya 40 menit.
Ya enggak maksudnya kayak mantan tuh ya clear banget.
Maksudnya kayak make sense you're mad gitu.
Iya, benar.
Iya. Tapi ternyata katanya ada sebuah bisnis bareng yang harus kenapa ketawa? Jadi they had a business together and they had to talk about it.
Oh gitu.
Which is difficult ya kalau ada bisnis gini ya. Tapi I just don't believe gitu.
Kalau if I can call that a trauma, mungkin bukan trauma lah, tapi kayak jadi trigger gitu. Do you think your past relationships color how you show up in your
Pasti.
relationship now?
Pasti.
Pasti.
Yeah.
Pasti ya.
It's a definite yes sih. And you learn through like experiences and everything. Terus kamu gak marah di teleponan 40 menit?
Marah banget.
Iya, dia balik lagi kayak kepo gitu. Kamu
Marah. I told her to leave. Jadi at that moment I told her just leave this house. Bye.
Terus putus karena itu.
Wow, this is so many years ago. Iya, putus-putus. Lu tau gak sih yang putus-putus sementara gitu? Habis itu besoknya
balikan
lagi.
Oke.
Tapi I really drew the line like you do not call other men.
Terus what about the business? Tiba-tiba gue yang kepo.
Dia pragmatis dan realistis. Bisnis ini gimana?
Gini, I told her next time kalau ada masalah ini,
Ajak
tell
gue.
me gitu
Oh,
kayak,
iya.
ya, mau kita ketemu bertiga talk about this, I don't mind as
Agree.
long as I know.
Agree.
Don't work in the dark.
Ya.
Iya.
Setuju.
Damn, I like that. Looking back at your 20s, well, you're still in your 20s, tapi ada gak sih kayak dating tips atau kayak one thing you wish you knew when it comes to dating? Satu-satu.
I'm too young to say this. The one thing that I wish I knew.
Iya, itu aja deh, nggak usah pakai 20s tapi just in general. If you can talk to your
Younger self.
younger self.
About relationship. Mikir dulu.
Atau kalau nggak mau tentang relationship boleh juga sih.
Enggak, harus.
Harus
dong.
kan.
In context.
Ha-ha.
Why don't you start first?
Damn, that's a good one.
No, cause you're married. Jadi kayak udah lebih senior gitu.
Damn. Maybe that terus gue bengong juga.
Mungkin
Kita semua bengong 5 menit.
bisa jadi trigger buat kita. Your answer maybe.
Kayaknya gue akan bilang bahwa di umur 20-an investasilah dalam mengenal diri sendiri banget kalau gue gitu. Karena kalau gue pikir-pikir pada saat gue dulu pacaran sama orang-orang yang akhirnya kurang cocok atau kurang selaras atau lain-lain, itu mungkin karena gue tuh belum sepenuhnya mengerti diri gue tuh siapa and therefore what I might need and what I might want in a relationship juga gitu.
Ya.
Jadi kayak masih ngeraba-raba gitu. For example, kalau gue sebenarnya udah fix dan tahu bahwa oh gue ini kayak tipenya yang akan berkarya terus gitu. It's probably very important for me to find a partner yang sepenuhnya nyaman dengan keinginan gue untuk berkarir misalnya gitu. Iya, I found myself in relationships yang sebenarnya kayak nggak seperti itu gitu. Jadi lebih ke situ sih kayak emang hubungan tuh agak-agak kayak puzzle juga. Kita sebenarnya nyari orang yang pas aja gitu sama yang kita mungkin butuhkan with who we are as a person dan itu sih.
Yeah.
That's one. Oh. Kok gue jadi banyak?
Gak apa-apa.
Boleh lagi dong.
Sama gue percaya ternyata intentionality in dating tuh cukup penting gitu sih. Kayak get out there, send your messages, reach out to people.
Ya,
Oh gitu.
setuju.
Iya.
Setuju.
Di relationship gue yang terakhir ini adalah relationship di mana gue merasa paling berdaya dalam awal-awal kita perkenalan. Berdaya dalam arti
Lu ada effort.
gue juga ada effort atau paling enggak gue ada sinyal yang quite strong because walaupun yang ngedeketin tetap dia,
But you're
tapi
clear.
I identified him as well.
Ya.
Oh.
Dulu-dulu biasanya gue tuh yang dikejar atau yang dipersu. Jadi I'm working with the stock of people who happens to like me gitu. Whereas I think with my last relationship I'm a little bit more like
Ya.
do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I
Kayak
get.
tetap agak
Gue yang
identification dari gue juga. Walaupun ujung-ujungnya mungkin akhirnya kalau kita stylenya mungkin sinyal-sinyal atau apalah
Iya, iya.
gitu. Sampai akhirnya ya mungkin ada approach juga gitu dari mereka. Cuman as a woman especially gitu gue agak merasa kadang-kadang kan terlalu kayak nunggu dikejar gitu.
Iya, iya.
Ada gitu-gitunya. Tapi enggak loh guys, ternyata in my last and I would argue it's my best relationship adalah justru situasi where I played a part in more actively picking at first gitu.
that's good for you.
Yeah. Dan itu
Very
mungkin
good.
kayak useful aja sih.
Because I feel like kalau kayak gitu kan jadi you filter it juga jadinya.
Iya, benar.
And
Jadi
you're actively like filtering and looking for oke yang ini nih
Selecting.
gitu. Iya.
You're
Jadi ada
selecting.
intention
Iya,
benar-benar.
iya, intention.
Oke.
And I feel like when you show your intentions, the universe works.
Ya.
Ya, gitulah.
Oke, pertanyaannya lo
Iya.
ada intention gak waktu awal?
Enggak.
Enggak ya?
Enggak, kalau itu enggak.
Kalau ini clearly Jo yang.
Nggak, oh maksudnya kayak kita nggak lagi mencari at that time. This happened suddenly.
Oh, oke.
Gitu. Cinlok sih sebenarnya basically.
Oke. Oke.
Tapi abis itu ada intention.
Iya.
Iya.
Awalnya justru nggak ada intention sama sekali. Kita sebel to each other at first.
Oh gitu.
Iya.
Aku lebih kesel sama kamu sih.
Aku juga.
Ini kayaknya kamu kesel gak mau kalah aja.
Benci dan cinta tuh.
Aku kesel gara-gara kan kamu telat waktu reading.
Iya.
Oh, kalian tuh ketemu di film.
Di film.
Oh, cinlok di film maksudnya.
Iya.
Oke. That's
And I've done a couple of movies. Jadi this is my first chinlock in a movie gitu.
Yeah, it's my first cinlok in the movie too.
Oke. Udah terkumpul advice-nya?
Oh iya.
Jangan chinlock di film guys. Apa? Boleh terserahkan.
Advice-nya kalau dari gue. Satu. Yang seagama lebih simple.
Oke.
Iya dong, lebih simple. Doesn't mean it's not gonna work.
Oke, jadi your tip is yang
Lebih simple.
Lebih
Kedua,
simple.
Jadi banyak.
Ada lagi.
Aku suka nih.
Nggak ada lagi. Kita jadi banyak.
Iya.
Yang kedua, cari yang ini kan to my younger self, which you're gonna get in the future, which is him. Cuman cari yang visi misi dalam berkarirnya sama atau bisa support yours.
I like
Iya.
that. I agree with
Karena my past relationships beda semua jalan karir kerjaannya. Kalau Joe mirip banget, he supports it very well. Jadi bisa intertwine gitu.
that. I see.
We even worked with my dad like for a project.
Wow. Oke, jadi maksudnya seamless lah integrasi
Iya,
hidupnya ya.
gitu.
Iya.
I work a lot, jadi kayak it's a big part of my life.
Yeah.
And if you have a partner that can support that atau can like fill that in,
Yeah,
enak banget.
I agree. That is important.
Ya.
Be brave. Jujur.
Be brave.
Jadi if I had to speak to myself back then, kayak mungkin beberapa cewek yang benar-benar gue mau incer, malah gue sebenarnya nggak incer karena I was too scared. Jadi I went for the girls yang kadang-kadang gue yakin orang ini bakal say yes to me gitu.
Right.
In some instances gitu. Yeah, I was a little scared. Tapi I got out of that karena apa ya? Karena I just build confidence aja throughout the days gitu. Tapi sebelum itu I was a little scared.
Kenapa takut?
Karena cewek, man. Aduh, if you go back to SMA kan, ini kayak di film-film banget itu. Selalu ada yang cewek yang paling cantik.
Oh,
gitu.
intimidated.
Sangat. Dan banyak orang tuh mundur. Tapi gue ngeliat banyak orang juga berani kan. Terus gue kayak, kenapa lu berani? Lu bakal ditolak juga sama dia gitu. Dan mereka ditolak kan. Dan gara-gara teori gue bener, gue kayak, oh gue juga bakal ditolak. Bukan cuma dia doang.
Oke. Jadi
Tapi-
being brave. Ya.
Exactly. And then with time ya, gue coba aja sekali. And then with time gue coba aja, oke, ini cewek yang diincar semua orang, oke gue coba. Then I succeeded. Nah after that one success story, kedepannya udahlah, you have no fear.
Wih,
You have, you really,
kedepannya
you literally have no fear.
incar semuanya. Aduh.
Tapi gak ada lagi kayak gitu-gitu ada. Guys, udah 6 tahun udah.
Iya.
Oke.
That's a fun advice.
Is that one advice? Anything else?
Nah, just that.
Aduh. Okay. Man, I really enjoyed this conversation.
Yeah, I did too.
We basically have reached the end. Cuman mungkin yang gue lihat dan going back to just our theme tadi adalah emotional safety itu ternyata bisa dicapai lewat beberapa banyak tools juga sih gitu. Dan salah satunya tuh sebenarnya berempati atau mengerti tendensi satu sama lain atau bener-bener mengerti inside outnya orang itu gitu. Karena dari tadi ngelihat kayak Kezia kayak oh he's like this but I understand dia tuh pasti akan berproses di baliknya gitu. And Jo lo juga kayak ngerti banget emang Kezia tuh orangnya kayak gini. It's a superpower, kayak ada understanding yang sangat-sangat mendalam gitu that you guys have for each other dan yang mungkin membuat toleransi jadi lebih mudah, membuat saling mengerti, memaafkan jadi lebih mudah, saling trusting juga lebih mudah. And I appreciate you guys sharing. Genuinely, I learned a lot.
Thank you for inviting us.
Thank you.
I said thank you twice at the same time. That was so strange. Thank you.
Kok bisa?
Thank
Nggak
you.
tahu. Kita sama banget lagi
Sama
nadanya.
lagi, nadanya sama, timingnya sama.
Terus sambil
Panjangnya
gini,
juga sama.
Sambil
Wait,
gue tuh agak bingung soalnya gue ada beberapa mirroring sama lo, oke. Terus gue ada beberapa mirroring
Sama
sama Jo,
dia.
and I feel weirdly close to both of them. Okay guys, thanks for tuning in. That is the last episode of Spotlight Navigating Your 20s. Unfortunately, I've had so much fun talking about all these different topics. Semoga useful ya dan berguna dan bisa menemani hari-hari kalian. Thank you so much. See you soon in our next season. Bye-bye.